Blue Collar Family.
Week.
Another week.
Definitely.
It flew by fast for me, for sure.
You know, we're still in the beginning of the year, and the weekdays are moving as fast as they do at the end of the year. I don't know what's going on.
Yeah, I think it was Thursday, and I was wishing it was fucking Monday.
It's never.
Yeah, shit was
never.
just happening so fucking quick.
Uh,
Only because I wanted to collect the checks that I collected on Wednesday, so
Mhm.
they can post Monday.
Lock that cash in, yeah. Where's that money in my account?
Yeah,
No doubt. Well,
we're back.
Yeah.
Back with this with the new format, trying to stick to our guidelines that we
you set for ourselves. Yeah.
Yeah, so let's talk about our week. Let's start with you, Vince.
Yeah,
How's
definitely.
your week going?
You know, like we just talked about, it was quick, faster. I'm looking forward to like slower weeks coming up. Probably about 3 more months. You know what I mean? It's like,
That's a long ways.
you know what I mean? It's just for us, it's right now. It's technically the busy season. The sales teams are out there just really hitting the pavement and selling a lot of.
In the quarter.
It's not even the quarter because these guys, the sales teams only get paid when they complete sales. Right. So they know the summer is like everybody's going to either swap over or they're trying to, get people upgrades, whatever they're doing. So, it's better than walking in the rain and doing it. Yeah. So these guys are out there full force, which we need them to be, obviously, because without the sales guys, we don't got a job.
You don't have work.
Exactly. So right now, we're completing about 4+ jobs a day. Today it's an easy day, Friday. We only do 3. Half the other time that we save for not the last 4th job, we do paperwork a day. My paperwork, maybe it's done today. Maybe it's done tomorrow,
So you're saying the sales guys don't get paid until the job is
fully complete.
So they get their full commission after the job is complete?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I think actually they get a percent right when they sell, and then they get the full percent after it's complete.
Okay. They ever call you and say, "Hey Vince, what's going on with this job?"
Some of the ones that are real desperate, it's usually the new guys.
Yeah.
I'll put a job off, and then they'll phone me like within the next 3 days when they know the job's been like paused.
Yeah.
We call it a CNARD, but they'll be like, "Hey, what's going on with this job? I can go out there. I can help you. Find what you need to find." And I'm like, "Dude, you cannot help me cut a hole in this guy's wall through the drywall because that's not legally. We can't do that. We're not taking that risk. We work for a conglomerate." I'm like, you can't open a wall up, buddy. Like, you understand the principle behind opening a wall and finding whatever you can find back there?
Right.
Guess whose fault that is now? Yours. The company's fault.
Yeah.
And he's like, "Are you sure that's what needs to happen?" And I'm like, "Look, dude, go ahead. You go out there. You go out there and you poke around. If you find it, you call me.
Right.
Call me. I've been out there. I know. So whatever. Anyway, so those guys do. Some of them do get a little antsy, especially the new guys. The old guys or the guys that have been in the business for a couple of years, they already know the deal. You know what I mean? It's going to hit later, not sooner, but the job will get completed.
Right.
Yeah, but other than that, like I said, my week's been pretty fast today. 3 jobs. Normally I do about 4+. So, I did go to a job today that was not today, but this week that was pretty wild, honestly. It was for this. I know this is not the company's name because they're just starting out, but it's the company supposedly was called Zipline, and you would think you're like, oh, Zipline, like zip lines,
Right.
running through whatever. Not it. I went out to Half Moon Bay and drove up to the top of this fucking. It's not a mountain, but it's a fairly large hill.
Yeah.
Went all the way up there, and up there they had about 4 structures built, and they had like 5-foot drones flying around. They were getting ready to launch the packaging for Amazon, Walmart, whatever, whoever needs it. Here in the Bay Area or in the Half Moon Bay, like that area.
Testing for it.
Yep. So the drones are there picking up packages, flying around, dropping them. Like it was pretty cool,
Yeah.
pretty wild. I asked the guy, I'm like, hey, are you guys starting up here? He's like, no, we're actually already dropping packages in Texas. You know, it's a big thing right now. You know, you can order something from, he specifically said you can order something from Walmart and this drone would come up. You put the whatever you ordered in the chute of this this weird like antenna looking thing. It comes up to the middle. The drone flies over, hooks it, flies out and drops the package off.
Nice.
Yeah, he said, I asked him, you know, obviously I had to ask him, like, hey, you, that motherfucker dropping anybody's heads? You crushing anybody's dog? You know what I mean? Like, what's the deal with these things? He's like, no. He's like, they're pretty safe, actually. You know, before they go and drop the package, he's like, they do a pass by, you know, then they scan the area to make sure there's not going to harm anything or anyone,
Right.
and then come down slowly and drop the package down. And I was like, okay. He's like, yeah, we're hoping to get the license here in the next few months. So we're going to see that going on in the Bay Area pretty soon.
Nice.
Jeez.
Yeah.
How many are they gonna have in the air though?
Dude, when I was up there, there was like 4 or 5 testing. And they're huge. They're fucking, I'm telling you, they're huge, huge drones. They sound like little like helicopters. Just humming, yeah. It's wild.
That's cool.
Wow.
Crazy.
That's gonna be a nuisance.
My buddy, the day before me, he went to an even crazier one. So he called me after he was there. He was like, hey, he's like, this address in the Bay Area. He's like, go over there. And I was like, what? He's like, yeah, just go and say, you know, you're going to look at the Empo room again. Because he's like, I want you to go see what's in there. I'm like, no, we don't, no.
That's not what we do.
Like, bro, you trying to get me fucking caught up. No. I'm like, what's there? He's like, all right. He's like, so when you go in, they have to buzz you and it's pretty a secured facility. He's like, you go in and it looks nonchalant in the office or like in the front office. You sign in. As soon as you walk through that fucking first door, he's like, it's a different world. I'm like, in what regard, right? And he's like, dude, they're testing full autonomous life-size robots.
Oh,
He's like, when I walked in there was probably about 40 or 50 doing everything. Picking up boxes, scanning, putting boxes on conveyor belts, picking up drinks, putting drinks on the counter, walking with like a waiter, thing, dropping them off. He's like, when I walked in, I made it like 4 steps and one walked up, stopped, turned, walked right to me, stopped right next to me, scanned me, waited, and then walked away. He's like, it was crazy in there.
wow.
Supposedly those robots are going to be ready possibly by the end of the year.
Are those? I'm going to say it because it's in the news.
Mm-hmm.
Are they Tesla?
No. Because I asked him that too. I'm like, hey, was it one of the big manufacturers? He's like, no, this it's like a smaller company. I don't know the name, so I can't say the name.
Right.
But it's like, yeah, some small company in the Bay Area is just going to be pumping out these robots pretty soon.
Wow.
You're going to have your own little robot servant in your house. You know what I mean? Crazy shit.
Yeah.
But, for me, that was the highlight of this week, seeing those drones fly around. Other than that, easy week, easy jobs. Didn't have to scream at anybody. So
Nice.
I like that.
You had an easy day today too.
Oh, super easy today. I mean, it was the easiest day of the week.
Be nice.
Yeah. My scheduled jobs, two of the jobs were linked. So when I went to talk to the main guy there, he's like, yeah, dude, we're still waiting because he has 2 buildings. So what happens a lot of times, especially if the builders or the site layout plan for the building is linked, so people want to be cheap, they're only going to make 1 point of entry for any kind of communications, and then the other building shared. So in his case, he has a shared building, so all the stuff will be in a different building, and it's like pulling over to his side, and he wants his own in his building. So he's going back and forth for the property management, like, hey, well, who's going to pay for this? Because if you want a second one, it gets pretty expensive.
Right.
I told him, dude, your best bet is just leave it how it is, put everything in that location. run a circuit, extended circuit all the way over to where you need it, and just be done with it. So that was the 35-minute talk I had with him, and then that was it. That was my day.
Off to the golf course.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
All right.
What about you guys?
Cool. Alex, what about you? Question: to a certain extent, how much sales is involved with what you do?
I'm nowhere in the sales department, so
Right,
I don't
but-
know.
I don't know if they have sales.
Okay.
In the greater sense, because since it's all union work, there's no selling. It's just, hey, we need this elevator or this place to be done. They call the union shovels out the work to
Oh, okay.
whoever needs it.
Yeah, that's what that's what I kind of want to know. So you guys get your work from the union, or
No,
okay,
we work for a company. Well, the union, when the company needs manpower,
Workers, yeah.
they call it, they get the union involved, or
Okay.
they call the union, and then we come in,
okay.
and then we work for the company.
Mm.
But
I see, I
you
see.
say, the sales, that's a different department. I'm nowhere in there to
So your
know the ins and outs of the.
So your
sales.
company has their own sales reps that go out
Right.
to sell to locations.
Yeah.
Oh,
You would think so, right? Because then how do they know what their jobs look like
Right.
throughout the year?
Oh,
I'm
true.
assuming these are jobs that are take a while, right? So you have to kind of schedule them
Yeah.
to a certain extent, right? You have to schedule them to a certain extent
mm-hmm.
throughout the year and be like, okay, this is going to go to here, here, here,
Yep.
and there, right?
Yeah.
So you guys do have a sales team, and then you just show up and do the work.
Yeah.
Okay.
By the time I show up, it's already a done deal. So
Right. Obviously.
I wonder, are the sales team part of the union too?
I don't think so, because then I would be applying for that.
I was going to say, 'cause that sounds like easy work, sir. Hey, maybe
I don't think
maybe
they don't
you
want
should ask
union
them.
pay. They want sales pay.
Yeah, I guess that's true. Yeah, if the workers are getting paid that, what are the sales guys getting paid, right?
Right.
I mean, that it all goes to the same the subject, right? They have to have a union company on those elevators.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think there's. I'm not going to say there's not, but there has to be very little rat companies out there.
Yeah. I think there's very less.
You know what I mean?
I can't name any because I don't know any. I'm not in
Mhm.
the world that goes after those kind of companies. So
You haven't seen enough people out there saying, "Oh yeah, I used to work for a non-union
Right,
elevator company." Mm.
Yeah, I mean, there's very few of your companies or your style companies out there. So I'm pretty sure you guys are sought after,
yeah.
and be like, hey, it's kind of easy to be the sales guy there, right?
Yeah.
It's kind of like being a salesman at the mortuary,
Yeah. Customers
Or at
come
the-
to you.
at the funeral home.
Everybody
right?
got to be buried. Yeah. Easy work.
Yeah, which package do you want?
Exactly. These are our offerings.
Yeah, I mean, whether you see it as a sales or not, I think everything in the industry has to do with sales, right?
Yeah.
I think anything you go to, showing up to a client's house, you're selling them something. You're selling them a service. So,
Yeah.
yeah.
I mean, for you're an all-in-one.
Yes, I have that ability to
Mhm.
do all in one. There's that's kind of how the operation works in service plumbing,
Well, no, I feel like not only that,
but not everybody knows how to do it.
you're kind of the owner, right?
Right.
Well, not kind of. You are. So,
right.
you're the guy that has everybody's hat on, and then that one.
Yeah, I mean, you guys know that we have people at the office, right? And
Mhm.
and they answer the calls. But I remember when we were first starting, you can't employ people, and you have to answer the calls. You have to go to the calls. You have to give the estimate. You have to do the work. You have to
Mhm.
close the work. You got to collect the money, right? And it was overwhelming to a point where I told my partner, I said, I can't do this anymore. I
You gotta
can't-
bring in some help.
I can't answer the call and go to the call at the same time. And I'm
Mhm.
doing the work and then the phone's ringing. We need to get somebody to pick up the phones for us at least, and
Yeah.
book these calls for us. So yeah, I mean, it could get a little bit overwhelming, but at the end of the day, I mean, I think the phone has to ring somewhere in order for us to go to work, right?
Yeah.
And so I think that's the point I wanted to push across.
Yeah.
How was your week, Alex?
I feel like I just left this place. That's how fast it went.
Like we were
yeah.
just here, huh?
Yeah, it was like midnight, or what time did we leave?
Yeah, I ended up, I mean,
It was 11.
I think we ended up talking longer about
Yeah.
other stuff than,
Yeah, BS.
than the podcast. Yeah.
Yeah. No, my week. I blinked too fast. I'm already back in this chair.
He never left.
Dude, it went by quick. I'm working
Your same project?
same project. We're moving along. We got motor run already done. The motor's in place. We just ran all the pipe this week, and then we pulled the wire this morning. And we were before we left, we were wiring everything up, getting ready to start up. So Monday will be
Testing, huh?
hopefully we can spin that motor, and then we'll be getting ready to start roping the car.
Nice.
Mm.
But yeah,
How long is this project?
this project, I believe they gave me. They gave me 10 months.
10 months. And
10 months.
you're on track.
So far,
It
yes.
sounds like you're a little bit early.
No, I'm actually. Yeah, I'm really about like 2 weeks, but
Hey, does the guy...
anything can happen.
Hey, do
Yeah,
you guys,
it's true.
to that point, do you guys ever say it like a job, or you just say, "Oh, I'm going to this call." You're like, "Ah, it should be easy.
Mm.
Take care of it." And those are the
And it's not?
those are the
Yeah.
worst ones.
Yeah,
right?
I don't... I'm sure everybody can contest, or... think to themselves, you don't say that anymore because you screw yourself.
Yeah.
When you're in a position long enough, you're
Right.
like, I'm not saying this looks easy. I'm not saying it's going to be a, home run. I'm
You
just
have an
going
idea.
there. Yeah, I'm going to go there, feel it out. I'm hoping it's going to be good. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm hoping it's in and out.
Yeah.
We have an intern that, he's very young, very energetic and stuff like that. He wanted to get in there. I said, relax, dude. You got to learn how to do some things
Mm.
before. So Gert had him out here doing some stuff, and Gert called me, "Hey, he's pretty good.
He's ready.
He was soldering." I said, "Where did he solder?" He goes, "Oh, at the shop." I said, "Okay. Haven't tried on a Friday afternoon soldering under a fucking tight space, right?" I said, that's when I'll say, okay, he's ready.
Yeah, have him underneath the sun after 8 hours, and it's
Yeah.
his last hour, and he wants to go home. I want to see how his solder looks then, huh?
I had him, and nowadays we really don't sweat too much. That's what soldering is. We
Yeah.
don't sweat, right? Honestly, it takes too long.
Well, they got the new
Let's see how many
fittings.
comments we get, right? But some old school plumbers be like, "Yeah, this is the only way to go." I can tell you that every single plumber that we have hired that have come across these doors,
Mm.
and they don't use the new technology. "Oh, I sweat. I do this. I do that." A week later, they're like, "I need to get this machine. I need to get this machine."
Yeah, well, they
So-
see those. What is that? That shark fitting? Is that what the?
No.
Shark
This-
bite?
Yeah, shark bite.
No.
That's what it's called?
No, the Shark Bite's a temporary connection.
Ah,
Handyman use those to kind of, plug it along.
guess you better change out your fittings, huh, buddy?
But yeah,
Hey, I
mean,
did
they're-
it.
okay.
They're rated for like 300 psi, but for us in the plumbing community, you use them for temporary connections.
Mm.
For example, somebody had a leak Friday afternoon.
Oh, you throw those on.
Let me go
crimp
stop
it.
the bleeding. Cut it out, shut the water off, cut it out.
Mm.
Put a temporary Shark Bite to get you along until I can come back the following week and
Mhm.
Do it
take my
right.
time doing it.
So, what fittings do you use then?
We use press fittings.
And those are the same style, like you have the Hilti or the Milwaukee tool.
Correct.
That
You
crimps,
just-
right?
And it basically creates a press,
Mm.
and there's a rubber seal in there,
Mhm.
stuff like that.
Yeah.
To date, I have one. We use Viega fittings or Viega, how they say it.
Mhm.
I've only had one leak on
Hmm.
me as I was doing the job during the whole time I've been doing this, and it was an operator error. We messed up because
It wasn't fully seated, or what?
no, it wasn't even that. We didn't clean the pipe on the exterior the way it was supposed to,
Mm-hmm.
and that rubber seal. That's how it seals.
Yeah,
It's got to be nice,
grips.
clean, smooth session.
Yeah.
Outside and once you press it, it'll go there.
Hmm.
Going there in a couple of weeks, by the way, to their headquarters in Colorado.
Oh, there you go.
So they
Hope you get a better deal.
we'll see. These manufacturers, you have to go through the suppliers. You can't. direct.
Nothing by or
Yeah, yeah.
nothing. Yeah, nothing.
Yeah.
directly
So,
by.
yeah, but we had them working under a tight spot this week,
Mm.
and up until then, he hadn't gone under houses up until this week.
You know, that's how you find out you're claustrophobic.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I took him down there, and I go, "Hey, Miguel, how do you do down there?" He's like, "He's not listening to me." I told him to use the shovel. He's using the 2x4.
Mm.
I don't get it. He comes out. He's like, I go, "What's going on, Charlie? Tight down there, huh?" He goes, yeah. It's one of those where you have to move a leg and kind of
yeah. Position yourself
basement.
through.
And
Yeah.
I go, "So you think you could solder down there?"
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
He's like, "There's no way." I said, "Yeah." And that's my story for this week for that,
Jesus.
how this week went. But
So that same job you're going to be going, or that's not the same job.
no.
The other one we were talking about was a different house or a
Correct.
different location.
Correct. Yeah. So it. No, I'll show you the fittings.
Oh yeah. You got some out here on deck. Let's take a look at them.
Uh-huh.
We got show and tell.
This is our junk pile. But these are the press fittings right here.
All right.
That one, we just had to cut it out and redo it. Probably was like a temporary.
All right. Got some nice copper. You know, it's about $3 worth of copper here. Yeah, these are pretty nice fittings, huh? This is what you guys are using. Hey, when you crimp this fitting, are you crimping it once? You're not changing the angle and crimping
You don't
again,
have
right?
to.
It's a single.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll do it with the gas ones.
Mm.
Gas is a different style. It's
Mhm.
smoother. So I'll do it. I'll turn it like about 180 degrees. I'll turn my press and then I'll press it again.
Press it again. Yeah.
Yeah, but those are the fittings right there. That's a 1/2 inch. So
Mhm.
yeah.
So that's the company you're going to go take a look at then.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. So yeah.
Sounds exciting, actually. Hope they take you out to dinner or something, you know?
No,
Lunch.
there's plans.
It's a whole thing.
No, I have the itinerary and everything. We're going to a game.
Oh, they're taking you to a couple places.
Yeah. It's a 3-day thing.
Whoa, get us some tickets.
It's a 3-day trip. It's in Colorado. So.
Even better. Golf. You're golfing Colorado? Some of the best golfing out there.
We'll do a podcast. out there.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah. So week's been busy.
Pretty solid then.
Yeah. I mean,
You have any slow, like, you know, obviously it's
slow.
you know, the
times,
busy, yeah, they say the busy season for communications and
right.
probably for him. Is it your busy season as well?
It's kind of the beginning of the year. People kind of
Mm.
getting back to from the holidays and stuff like that. Our busy time of the year, October, November.
So it's the end of the
Everybody's
year.
getting ready for the holidays. They want to have their house ready.
Mm-hmm.
Starts to slow down after the holidays because everybody just spent a bunch of money on Christmas gifts,
Mm-hmm.
and then they're getting ready for tax season.
Yeah.
So these first couple of months in the year are kind of slow down. Now with everything going on, people watching what they're spending. Diesel $8 a fucking gallon.
Mhm.
Here in California at least.
Yeah.
People are kind of hesitant right now,
Mm.
but you got to do something. You get these yahoos that come in and say, "I could do it for this much cheaper."
Oh yeah.
They probably don't have overhead. They probably don't have a license. They're not doing it legit. They're just kind of doing it
Yeah.
to do it, right? So,
Or
it's
using
okay.
somebody else's license. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that can happen, but
Crazy.
you're willing to drop your prices that much. I mean,
You're struggling for jobs at that point, right?
I don't know if you're really making money, right? You're
Yeah.
just working.
Oof.
Not, but yeah.
Yeah.
So what's up? We talked about our old trades last time.
Mm-hmm.
Let's involve a funny story or something crazy about our old trade. Go ahead and
Yeah. All right.
start with you, Vince. You were in the
I worked for. So I worked for.
Fireworkers?
I was an iWorker
right.
for a few years. Most notable work site as an iWorker, I worked on the demolition of the Carquinez Bridge.
Okay.
So we took the bridge down. I was so young, dude. I think I was like 19. didn't know fucking jack shit. You know what I mean? Honestly, didn't know jack shit. You know, you're out there doing whatever these fucking, which is funny now that I think about it, because these guys they're probably in their late 20s, early 30s. You know, these guys are just fucking around because they're like, yeah,
It's demo.
yeah, right. We're the big guys now. You know, they're excited to be, you know, somebody at that company, and you know they're calling the shots. The craziest thing that happened out there though was I was doing Firewatch, which I did a lot. You know what I mean?
You're doing what?
Firewatch.
Firewatch. Okay.
Yeah.
So for those of you that don't know what Firewatch is, let's explain it, because
Yeah. So Firewatch, what it details is that so there is some kind of source that's going to be creating fire, spark, something that can create a fire. So you have a guy next to you or around the area that can be caught on fire, and you're literally waiting for it to catch on fire, and then you're going to be putting it out.
Okay.
And the guard I was in, they were on top of the bridge cutting out the I-beams, because so prior to this, you know, obviously when you look at a bridge, you have the structure layout of, you know, cement and concrete, and underneath that concrete are I-beams lining the whole thing. So we busted out the concrete, they cut it all in pieces. I think they were like maybe 10 foot by 10 foot pieces.
Damn.
They were huge pieces because they weighed, I mean, we were close to maxing out the whip line on a crane.
Carquinez Bridge, for the that don't know, it's this
Oh, shoot.
I-680 north
Yeah.
going towards
Vallejo.
Sacramento.
Yeah,
Vallejo. So
yeah.
it's that bridge that
It's
connects
Martinez to Vallejo.
to Vallejo, yeah.
Yeah.
And then you can either get on the 80 from there,
Go up to Tahoe or go up to Santa Rosa, wherever.
Sacramento,
Yeah.
Napa.
Exactly.
Yeah, yeah. So that's
a major
Carquinez
bridge. hmm Great. I mean, I had a lot of fun out there. But so we busted out the concrete. We were flying the slabs out. After that, you know, they had to cut the I-beams that were underneath it.
Did they have to have anything under, like nets, safety nets, any of that?
Yeah, you're hooked up to a yo-yo. So those that don't know what a yo-yo is a fall protection device.
Right.
Yeah.
So it's a steel braided cable or steel braided line, or it's just steel line, I guess it would be. It's not braided at all. It's just a steel line. And it's in this big triangle box. Usually they're red.
Right.
And they call it a yo-yo because when you do fall, it gives maybe 3 or 4 feet. And when it snaps, your body yanks back.
Yep.
So it's not fun when you fall, you know, and then
We have the harness
Yeah, just-
around your crotch. And all
ripping into your ball sack. It's not cool, honestly.
that.
But that's your fall protection.
Yeah.
Now, obviously, there was I think it's called a trough, or I can't remember what the actual name is, but what it is, it's like a little it's a little cart in a sense on rails, right?
That
So
kinda
it goes underneath the bridge. So people that need to do like maintenance and work on the bridge, they'll get into that, and then they'll take it underneath. So because it traverses back and forth.
Right, right.
So there was that, which we had to take apart too. Which there's only very few moments I felt like, man, this is actually kind of crazy, and that was one of the moments
Right.
where we were hooked off to the yo-yo, and below us was
Ocean.
I don't know 400 feet of into water, and because we had to disassemble that cart.
Right.
So me and my buddy, because these carts are really, because this thing was made in I don't know the 30s or something, so the cart was pretty janky.
Yeah.
They have security nets on it, being held by like planks 10 foot by 4-inch wood planks. So what ended up happening is that we go out there, you drop the planks on, you go out there, take off the net. Now you're at the very end of the structure, no net anymore. You're just hanging out. Like
Right.
one unfortunate slip would pull the plank off, which would lead you to fall down and get hanging out just under the bridge until the crane came around and picked your ass up. Like, you know what I mean?
That's if you didn't lose your blood flow.
Yeah. I mean, I think you have,
because that. I mean,
Yeah,
the harness is just.
it yanks you up.
Yeah, so you can
You can
die.
lose a leg, or you can get a blood clot in your
Yeah.
leg, so it could be dangerous. Yeah. So, but that's like prolonged hanging. So
Yeah.
you definitely want to be picked up within like 3 hours.
Right.
An hour.
Yeah,
You
quickly.
definitely can't be there all fucking day.
No.
Look, I mean, the hard part already happened for you. You've already experienced halfway dying because you're hoping that thing grabs and none of your components break as you fall. So if you survive the yanking, you're going to be okay. That you're not as scared anymore.
Right.
So, anyways, we took apart that. It was pretty sketchy. But one of the main things at that site was, I'm at the very base of the mountain because we were closer to Vallejo side. So we're on the Vallejo side. We've already cut out huge sections of the bridge. So it was like close to the end of the job site. There's like maybe, 60, 80 foot, the hill going up. I'm at the bottom and I'm spraying because there's just a bunch of vegetation down there. So I'm spraying the vegetation with water to make sure nothing gets caught or no ember gets stuck and we leave and then it catches fire later.
Right.
And I'm starting to walk up the mountain and these guys are cutting the sections out. So all the sparks and the molten metal, because the best way to cut that metal was with oxyacetylene torches. So they were just torching the shit out of everything. So anybody that uses a oxyacetylene torch knows you get a lot of slag. And with these pieces of iron, they're like 3 inches to 4 inches thick. So you get a lot of slag. So it's dropping like in chunks. Unfortunately, what happened was that one of these chunks flew behind me when I'm looking in front. Fucking sparks up that like probably about 40 feet, like immediately. And I'm spraying the front, so I don't see it. I'm backing up, I don't see it. And the operator in the crane, he noticed it because we're kind of eye to eye, but on different platforms, different levels. And he starts beeping, bah, bah, and then he gets on the radio and he's like, "Turn around!" he was frantic. He's like, "Turn around!" Like he's really going at it. And I was like, "Oh no." And turn around, there's a fucking forest fire. And I'm like, holy shit. You know what I mean? They're just letting it go. The hose couldn't reach it because it's, spreading at too high of a degree. My first instinct was like, I need to get on top of it to start knocking, the sand, whatever I can, knock it down so it doesn't keep spreading. So I unhooked myself from the safety line, which is definitely not the way to do it. You don't want to be on the side of a 100-foot hill mountain.
You're 19 years old, willing to risk your life.
I was sprightly as hell, yeah. I wasn't going to fall off that mountain. So I unhooked myself from my safety line and run up the mountain. I got on top of it. At that time, the other operator was already kicking, knocking sand down. I just start jumping on it and then start literally jumping on it, like with my hands and my feet, just knocking it down.
There's video of this shit.
There might be, it was crazy, it got to a point where the traffic on the bridge was stopping.
Oh, wow.
Because it was, I'm telling you,
everybody was watching.
A big part was burning up.
Yeah. What time of day was this?
Literally 2:30, 3 o'clock. Like it was midday, main traffic hour up the bridge.
Everybody's heading to Tahoe and
everybody, going home or whatever. These guys, the operator was on the phone with the fucking fire department. He's like, it's going out of control. And they're like, okay, we'll send a truck out. They turned one of the water spouts on at the end of the bridge because there was a water spout that was still alive,
active,
and it was just started to shoot water towards us. We ended up getting the fire under control. We put it out. It took us about, give or take, this whole ordeal took about 45 minutes. Honestly, we put it out, and they're like, my foreman came up. He's like, "Hey Vince, way to hustle out there. You saved people's houses." Because right after that hill, because there's people's homes right there that would, if we would have let it go, it would have been real bad.
Right.
He's like, way to hustle out there. He's like,
but
please don't unhook yourself from the fucking safety line. I was like, well, what did you want me to do? You want to put the fire out? Or you want me to be stuck on the safety line? Anyways.
So there's no requirement for like a fire department to be there? Because you guys were actually huh?
No,
I
not
think
at all.
Times have changed. I think that's
maybe
different now.
Honestly,
because I know when we had it's called lockout tagout.
Mm-hmm.
You heard of that?
Yeah,
term,
of course.
Right. You're in a situation where there might be something.
Mm-hmm.
You have to notify the local EMT team
Mm,
case something happens.
mm,
These guys are going to be under. Somebody's going to be up there
Mhm.
watching.
yeah.
Radioing, making sure
Everything's going
okay.
correct. Yeah.
But EMTs have to be on standby, ready to go.
Mm.
That's why I'm asking is
Yeah, for us, no, not at all. Because it's a construction site, so you probably it's more like their insurance
Yeah.
already knows what's going on.
Yeah.
So if those houses would have burned up, they probably would have got some kind of settlement.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
some
Obviously.
people are probably saying, "Yeah, fucking thanks a lot, man."
Yeah, exactly.
Payday.
Exactly. But obviously the worst case scenario didn't happen. The fire trucks, they didn't have to come out, so they were on the phone with them when we were like getting it under control. So, it worked out.
Yeah. So nothing surprises me coming out of Vince now, like all these stories.
No.
One day you got to sit down and somebody has to buy a book off of you with all your fucking stories.
Yeah.
Yeah, start get a little diary going.
Yeah. I wish I was a writer.
So before we move on, you don't have to. You can just
Get a,
AI.
Oh,
hey,
yeah,
start,
there you go,
start
yeah.
speaking into it. You'll have a book by the end of the month.
Mhm.
So before we move on from this, anything fall into the bay?
Oh, I seen lots of stuff.
that was going to be my main question.
And technically,
Had to report it?
yes, and you get charged. The company will get charged because you're dropping in
Yeah, it's
inorganic material and it's gonna fuck up the environment.
Yeah.
So but there's another story I have too, but I don't want to take up too much time on this podcast.
Now let's save those because I tell you, you gotta
Yeah.
you gotta write a book on all your stories, man. Because
That job site was crazy. It was.
cool.
Should just let it rip.
Let's hit a pause
Mm.
real
Okay.
quick.
Let's get a little quick minute pause.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're back.
So
We're back.
Alex, we before you probably we'll probably come in with our background talking here on this pause, but ultimately we're asking Alex right now, how boring his job was apparently.
You know what?
No stories. Come on, there's gotta be a
Dude,
story.
the safety, dude. We're not. I guess we're on scissor lifts and boom lifts and stuff like that.
Like everybody else.
Was there a guy that just pissed you off because
I got along with everybody.
My thoughts
I
are
was amongst family a little bit.
nobody backed in and backed into the wall and a scissor lift and went through
No.
the wall or bent frames or
I guess
Nobody
I
got
worked with the
electrocuted?
all-star crew.
fuck, I guess.
nobody
Man.
went through a fucking wall? Like
Nobody got
Yeah.
no
I
fights.
can tell you three
No
stories. of
fights.
No
three
fights.
different fuckers that fucking have gone through the ceiling here.
We seen one.
Oh, we were here. We shot a podcast and that dude's foot came out the ceiling. God damn it.
Yeah.
Fucking Jorge or whatever his name was.
I mean, the only nothing. I got nothing from my previous trade. I was a sheetrocker, framer, commercial. Before I got into the elevator trade, and
So no stories, huh?
no crazy
How
stories.
about
What about before that then?
did anybody
Everybody was pretty legit. Safety
they-
was on point.
when you left? Did they get mad because you were leaving?
I think they were happy.
Oh shit!
I hope so.
See,
Honestly,
there's this
they're like, we have a buddy that's moving on, getting the big bucks. You know what I mean?
Right.
Kinda tight.
or were they happy because you were just leaving?
Yeah.
I
Which
think
happy
it was,
were they?
I was moving up. I wasn't,
Yeah, you weren't
staying
stagnant.
I
Oh,
remember
shit.
I was in class and I was telling my teacher, "Hey, I'm gonna get a call because the union's gonna call me during this week."
Mhm.
And he wanted me to finish the class before I joined the union. That way I can say that I finished because I was in my last.
You were,
class.
you were a journeyman of
after
the
I passed
Middlesex
that.
and Freeman.
Then I would be getting ready to take the big test
Mhm.
Yeah.
and then be a journeyman. Then I'll be able to have that card and say that I'm a journeyman in that trade.
Uh-huh.
And then now
To be
I'm a
journeyman in the
mechanic
trade.
in the elevator trade.
Yeah.
So,
Mhm.
How about
but he was happy that I was moving up or moving on.
good?
Even
Okay.
my cousin BA, he was happy,
Mhm.
pissed or anything.
Yeah, I hope not.
Moving up.
Exactly. Well,
Okay.
what were you doing before you were doing metal stud frames and stuff?
I was a mechanic. I was changing oil.
Oh, that's right,
you know.
Firestone or something, right?
Yeah. I was at Goodyear.
Goodyear, yeah.
Goodyear. From there, I worked at Toyota.
What about those
ever
bastards?
Leave a fucking oil pan unplugged?
Yeah, you ever forgot to
No.
fucking plug that one of
Never
those?
done that.
They drive out with oil just blowing out the bottom.
I was never around that. I guess those group of guys that just forgot things like that.
Oh shit, man.
I guess
You
got
telling me
lucky.
through your goddamn career, your working career, you never worked with fucking dodos?
No,
That's crazy.
I guess I got a little lucky.
I don't know.
I mean,
man.
I do work with a lot of dodos in in the elevator.
I was gonna say maybe you just weren't.
I try to
you had your
get
blinders
them
on.
further away from me.
Exactly,
It's
exactly.
Like, I keep that aura over there. Bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
I mean, nope.
How about this random question that popped up as Vince was giving us his stories? Is have you ever thought about putting an elevator of some sort at your house
If
just to fuck around?
I told him he should put a third story on his fucking
You know
his
what?
house and put an
If-
elevator in it.
if I had enough parts,
You can
or
make
if
one.
I can afford it to buy a brand new one, I would.
What do they do with the old engines? Could you just repurpose one of those?
Well, so the job I'm at, we had to take the motor all the way apart.
Mm-hmm. Oh,
just
because
to
it's
get
too
it
big.
down. It was huge.
Yeah.
Mhm.
It wouldn't fit through the openings or anything. So we had to rip it all the way down to the armature where it was just
The
a big
case
old
or whatever.
block
Mm.
of steel. So, and that alone, after we ripped it all the way apart, still weighed 5,000 pounds.
What is that? 2.5 tons?
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Or yeah,
What's a, let's say, a home elevator? What would it cost?
I think it would be under 100,000.
Whoa. You're serious?
Yeah,
For a regular home elevator?
I mean for a 2-person elevator.
would you not be utilizing like counterweights instead of the new setup?
I'm not. I've seen home elevators, and yes, they do have counterweights, but those are like the luxury ones. I've seen.
Oh.
I've been to a job that one of my adjusters
Mhm.
had to go pick up a part, and he's like, "Hey." It
So
was at
come
somebody's
on
house. He's
in.
like, "Come check this out." I had 2 doors. And I was like, "Damn, this is nice."
What were they
3
using it for?
floors. It was a 3-store. I think it was a 3-floor building or
Uh-huh.
house.
Uh-huh.
It was up on a hill, so I started at the garage.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All
to,
right.
the living room, and then it went to the top.
Yeah.
So
I'm
it
trying to
was
think.
pretty nice.
I have about four clients that have elevators in there.
Well, they're fucking filthy rich apparently.
Yeah.
100 grand.
That's why I'm
placement.
asking how much. So next time,
like $250,000, from there down,
Yeah.
obviously it can go from there up
Yeah.
depending on the finishes.
yeah, next time they complain about my price, I'm going to tell them, yeah, you have that elevator.
Don't you got an elevator? You fucking bastard. Well, I like that. I like that your career has been pretty.
I mean,
No rough seas for you, buddy.
yeah, let's keep it that way.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, he goes to work this Monday and it's all fucked.
And it goes all downhill.
Oh, no, I
Down the
don't. I don't
shaft.
wish that.
Down
for
the
you.
shaft.
I do not wish that for you.
No,
Fall in the hole. God damn it.
I try to keep it straight.
Nice.
Serge, tell us about. Give us a story here.
I've been around the block, so let me try to think about a good story. I've been in tech. I've done a couple different things, but just the amount of people that I've been around
Mm-hmm.
is just all kinds of different backgrounds. So let me give you a story. I was at a company called SGI down the street. Google now occupies that whole campus.
Okay.
This was the Google of the 90s. And we were a manufacturer of 3D supercomputers,
Mm-hmm.
right? So Jurassic Park was one of the first movies that were made on this, what we call CGI now, right? But
Mhm.
with 3D graphics. So this company, what they had what nobody else had,
Mm-hmm.
right? So everybody, studios,
They were selling.
Weather Channel, everybody was going to them because it was,
Yeah. The latest and greatest.
high end, and they had different versions of it, right? So they had a low end to a high end, right?
Mhm.
And I was in the mid range division. I used to work manufacturing there, and I used to work grave shift for them during that time because I was going to school in the day.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, So when I first got hired on, they said, "Hey, we have we need to go help our manufacturer, our power supply manufacturer. They can't keep up with our demand.
Mhm.
Can we go?" I think I was still 20 at that time, and I said, "I'll go." I didn't know where Minnesota was.
Yeah.
I said, "I'll go." Fuck it, right? It was a trip.
What's the the state of lakes? I think isn't that
10,000 lakes.
10,000 lakes, yeah.
10,000 lakes. So
Lake Minnetonka.
yeah, all those funny ass names, but you know, the Midwest.
Mhm.
Is it the Midwest or is it just
Yeah, that's definitely the Midwest.
right?
Mm.
Tornado Alley.
Mm. Yeah.
Don't know if tornadoes go all the way up there, but I know it's fucking cold as shit in January.
Mhm.
So we went the whole month of January to Minnesota. It's apparently the coldest part of the year, or coldest time of the year. So we were roughly. I was looking at the map the other day. I was like, "Where is that fucking place that we went to?" It's called. You were close, without even knowing.
Hmm.
The place was called Chippewa Falls.
Oh, Chippewa. That's
Chippewa Falls.
I seen Purple Rain. That's right in there.
So I'd say it's southwest
Uh-huh.
from Minneapolis. So 2 hours, roughly. So there's nothing to do. It's a little town.
I bet.
A little town, right? Where I remember it had a Subway and a Chinese restaurant, but no Chinese workers working at the restaurant, right?
Mexicans, huh?
No,
Huh?
I don't think there was Mexicans in that
That's
in that town, right?
White people do
it
not
was-
make Chinese food.
It was probably 99.999% Caucasian, that town.
Wow.
Yeah.
That shit is
So when
great.
Who is that? Has that phone over there?
That's my
That's
work
not
phone.
me. There you go.
So when we get there, right?
Mhm.
It's a culture shock to the local employees there, right?
Yeah.
And I remember
A brown man came in.
well, let me give you the list. Let me give you a list of people that we're with. We had a Persian guy.
Mm-hmm.
We had a Samoan lady.
Mm-hmm.
We had a Vietnamese.
Jesus Christ, bro. You're like that one
Lady.
joke. I had a Jew, a rabbi, and a fucking Christian walk into a bar. You had a ball, huh?
And then we had my buddy that was that worked with me. We were close. His name was Joseph, but he was Indian descent from Fiji.
Oh, he's a Fijian. Tight.
Yes, yeah, but you know, there was a lot of slavery during the time where
Mm.
they sent a lot of Indian slaves to Fiji. So that's how
Huh.
he comes from Fiji. Our boss was white,
Mhm.
Asian. I was Mexican.
You guys had a big group, actually.
There was about 8 of us.
Yeah, that's actually a lot of people.
There was a Filipina lady.
Bro, you had every culture.
Yeah, almost. Well, here we're used to it, right?
Yeah, but
Well, Chippewa Falls, never seen there like.
they're all, here comes the rainbow. God damn.
So
Alien.
Are you fucking mate? Never mind.
picture that back door, right?
Shit. Uh-huh.
We're coming in, and everybody's in the factory there, and the door opens. You know, it's quiet, and then the door opens, and everybody's like turns around, right?
Gawking.
And then you see the whitest redhead lady turn around and just like eyeballing everybody, right? Because they've never seen so much color at one
So much
time.
diversity. They're all
Right.
diversity. It hurts my eyes.
And so
Jesus Christ.
it didn't take her that much, that long
Mm-hmm.
to ask. Her name was Tua, the Samoan lady.
Mm-hmm.
And she was in her head saying, and this is what I'm
Oh.
imagining, right?
What look at that
I've,
bitch?
I've seen one of those. I've seen one of those. That one's like, the Chinese restaurant down the street. I've seen those. But then she goes, "What are you?"
To
Like
her.
that, yeah.
She might like a punch in the fucking face.
I mean, they don't know any better, right? To somebody from the outside looking in, you're like, you get offended, right? You do that here in the Bay Area, somebody's going to get punched in the face.
Probably worse.
Out there, you're
Nowadays,
just
you
like,
just get screamed at.
yeah.
The Bay Area back 20 years ago, you get socked up.
So it was just like a culture shock to them.
Mhm.
They had never experienced so much diversity in a matter of seconds, right?
Yeah, literally.
But we were there for a month. We got snowed in. Out of the month, I think we only worked 3 weeks total because we get snowed in. Blizzards.
Yeah.
Or they're terrible. I remember we had a weekend off and we went to Minneapolis.
Well, before that, what did the Samoan lady say?
She didn't say anything.
Smiled it off.
When I went to high school, a lot of the Samoan people that went to high school with me, or even middle school, they weren't too friendly. Nowadays, you see Samoan people, you're like, oh yeah, they're super sweet people, right?
Yeah.
She was super sweet. But she also knew where she was at too. So she was just like, I wasn't going to say anything.
Yeah.
But I remember walking downtown Minneapolis, right? And being careful because if I slip,
Oh, you're busting your ass.
my head, everything, right? And Joe's walking next to me. I go, Joe, if I fucking it's just so fucking horrible, dude. Your eyebrows would fall off from how frozen, the wind chill was just terrible. It's like knives cutting you, right? So I said, Joe, if I fucking fall, just leave me here, bro. I'm fucking done. Fuck this place, right? But I had never driven in the snow.
Oh, yeah.
Right? That was my first experience. So
They get you guys a 4-wheel drive or what?
we had a fucking Nissan Sentra or some shit, right? We were like, everybody had their own. Everybody had a vehicle, right? So we drove from the airport. Not everybody, but we paired up.
Everybody had
Right?
a fucking vehicle. This company's rich.
Right.
All 8 people have their own cars. Fuck.
So yeah,
Hey, did you guys have to room up or did you have to bunk up?
no, everybody had their own room.
Nice.
Yeah, that's nice.
That's how you do when you travel.
Oh, I've traveled a lot with this other company. That's a different story. But
Yeah.
it's all right.
So I said, I want to drive. I've never driven in the snow. My first block. I'm like, he's like, you got to be careful. Joe already had been around the block, right? He's like, you got to be careful. And Joe was a little bit older than me. So,
So he already kind of knew what to expect a little bit. Huh?
so I said, I got this, man. I got this. Meanwhile, we didn't have fucking chains because they're outlawed over there, right?
What?
Yeah.
So you
not
have-
every state
Did you have studded
requires.
tire?
Yes.
So if
the first curve I hit, right? And meanwhile, you can't see the signs or anything because the fucking snow's so high.
Yeah.
I remember hitting the first fucking curve and the car's just going.
Oh yeah, you're.
And there's nothing you can do. And there's nothing you can do. You can turn. The wheel turns this way, that way. There's nothing you can do. That motherfucker's going,
You're still going.
and I'm drifting.
Oh, you hit something.
Yeah, we hit the side of the fucking snow.
Oh,
pack.
the bank,
But
the
then,
snow bank.
but then we see that there's a
Bank.
post there, like a sign. Boom! Take that motherfucker out. And I turn to Joe because I was still 20. I couldn't rent a car. I said, "You got insurance, right?" He goes, "No." I said, "Well, it's not on our card. Fuck it."
Yeah. Fuck the company. They should have put the insurance on it for us.
Yeah.
Crazy.
So yeah,
Well, how bad was the car?
it wasn't that bad.
Yeah, a little
It
scuff
wasn't
then.
that bad, yeah, but still, right? It took out, I think, the mirror, the driver's side mirror, but other than that, we're good. There's a lot more stories there, but those are the ones that I'll leave us with right now.
The most memorable, yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, man.
I like it. It's a pretty good one. Alex, I don't know, man. You better start inventing some shit up for
That
us.
was what 29 years ago, man.
For you?
Yeah, fuck.
Time flies.
It really does.
Time flies fast, bro.
For me, that story I told earlier was,
Hold it.
You were 19?
yeah, so
Yeah.
20 years ago.
Yeah. See,
Damn.
Hey, come on, Alex. I know you got one in your back pocket or something.
Nope. I guess I work safe.
No, he just puts it out of his mind. He's like, oh, that's a bad idea. Let that go.
Get it out of there.
Let that go.
There was no new,
That's a memory I don't need.
there was no new guy cutting the drywall backwards with a knife towards him and fucking sliced his face.
Yeah, you never seen anybody
Nothing.
slice their fingers?
No, that's how we cut
Jeez.
drywall. Everybody's pretty safe when they do it.
Oh
Yeah.
shit.
We don't cut it away. We cut it towards us.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So you're not
That's the
cutting
way it's supposed
somebody
to be
else.
Yeah, no. Nope.
Cool.
Well, it must be nice to live such a simple life.
Safe life.
Yeah.
Even when you were talking, I was trying to think. There's gotta be something.
Well,
You know, there got to be something.
regardless, I think Vince and I fucking used the whole hour.
Yeah,
Yeah, you know.
still.
Yeah. Well, think about it. And you're going to come back and you say, I got a good one.
Yeah, I believe
I
that.
got a good one. But yeah.
I guess.
Somewhere in there. Sometimes I got to do some thinking too because so much shit happens to me. I just
Hey,
forget.
with that said, right? What do we do like our 10,000 viewers that we have? They want to send a story and we can read it.
Oh, yeah. That's
Yeah,
actually
you can
a
read it.
great idea.
We'll
You-
block out like a
uh,
10-minute.
We'll do a submission. Yeah.
Yeah.
Anybody that wants to submit their own wild work story, you know, whether it's
What do you say,
you
Prin-
fell in the hole or.
What do you say, Producer Dan? Is that good?
Yeah,
Dan's giving us the thumbs up. He's saying that's a great idea. We got you. Okay. Yeah, or if you want to come on and even tell the story, I mean, why not, right?
Oh, especially if you're in the area, you know what I mean? Please reach out. You know, we do have the channels monitored, so we would be able to get in contact and we can get you on the show.
Cool. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, guys. What do you think?
Yeah, solid work. Solid work. You know,
that
we are going into our new format here, so
format.
if you can hang with us as we, you know,
Let us know
roll
if you
this
like
through.
this new format.
yeah.
I almost feel like we left a couple stories in the chamber.
No,
it is.
You
Might
always
not-
have to,
We're
right?
locked in.
You wanna leave them wanting more.
I think Alex wants to hear the story.
I want to hear the
Right?
stories.
You wanna-
He wants to know.
Oh.
I told you guys last week, right? People were asking, "Hey, what about when are you gonna get Gert back out again?
Yeah,
and
we-
finish his
The second
story."
part, yeah, we need to get
yeah, Gert.
Gert had some good
Gert,
information.
come back.
Yeah, no, and then he left off right at the point. I think he had just gotten divorced.
Yeah, no, I think he left off. I mean, don't quote me, but from what I remember is that, you know, he was just talking about how he got into the trade and how, you know, the thing with, you know, he left his parents, you know, he left everybody, came out to make a better life for himself, worked it hard.
Yeah, we
you know,
didn't get to the
met
point where-
somebody, you know, started to progress through that relationship and then got his own house. And then I think he lost his house or
He got
something.
divorced.
Yeah.
He lost everything.
Yeah. I think
And
that's
then,
where
and then
it was.
he became, and
his end.
I think it leaves off where he becomes a car salesman.
Oh, yeah.
So he didn't.
Wow.
I don't think he started on that. So yeah.
Fucking wild.
That's
That guy had a crazy life.
it's not over yet.
Mm.
Yeah. So
Hopefully in the next couple of weeks, then we can get him back on.
Yeah.
Or actually, we can just grease him up so that he just shows up.
Trap him in the
what's the
office.
week?
Exactly.
17th. So yeah, let's try to get Pepe in here. Hopefully, maybe next Friday.
Yeah, hopefully.
Yeah, you signed up for the car show, the truck show.
Yeah. So
Yeah, shoot it out right here. Yeah.
yeah, I signed up for the Cinco de Mayo car and truck show at the SAP Center in San Jose.
Downtown.
Downtown, yeah.
Yeah,
I
those
signed
of
up
you, look at that episode. Watch that episode that we had Pepe on last year.
last
It was actually after the fact, but it was pretty interesting. He actually puts it together. He was
Mhm.
talking about the whole process, how it started, the
Yep.
vision, all that stuff. So we
Yep.
told him, hey, next year we'll get you in. And then we kind of talked about it. Hey, do you have because there was more older trucks, and then
Yeah.
Alex asked, "Do you know newer trucks and
Yeah.
lifted trucks?" And he said, "Yeah, we do everything."
Yeah.
So Alex entered this year.
Yeah. Tell him Can't Stop will have a booth there.
Yeah.
Yes, yeah,
I'll have my own booth out there, and then my truck will also be out there.
yeah. They closed down Santa Clara Street
Mhm.
May 2nd. It's Saturday,
Yeah,
May
May
2nd.
2nd,
Starts
Yeah.
at 9 a.m. Alex, I believe.
I'm not too sure. I
Yeah.
think I'll have to be there probably at 5 a.m.
Yeah, we'll get all the details from
You're
Pepe.
crazy.
We'll have him get out here, and then
Yeah.
he can promote it and stuff like that.
Definitely.
Yeah, it's a car and truck show, so
Yeah.
Yeah.
bring your cars too.
Yeah, they'll have. I think was it. Pepe was saying that they're gonna have like vendors also. It's gonna
Yeah,
be
yeah.
like a whole,
Oh yeah,
a pretty nice like little street fair esque setup with,
Correct.
with
Yeah,
cars.
because I
so-
believe they closed from 87. If you're familiar with San Jose, Santa Clara Street runs through all the way past the bridge, and then it becomes the Alameda, a bridge where the Deridian train station ends.
Ah,
So from there all the way to 87, I believe it's closed.
Yeah.
That's where they close it. So
I have not been out there. So
yeah, remember
I'm trying to get out there this year.
sometime he said you want to get the good picture of of everything.
Oh, that's the area you want to be.
Get on 87 and take it from there.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
right. He did
yeah.
say that. I do
So-
remember that. The bridge, yeah.
But yeah.
All right, definitely. You know, that's something to look forward to. Hopefully, we can get Pepe back in, talk
Big
about
fun
his.
show.
Yeah,
He might be busy.
and that's
He
He's
might
trying
be
to get-
busy.
yeah,
I know that
hopefully
this
we
whole
get-
week. I don't know if you guys follow him or not.
Yeah. he's
Mhm.
getting
But he's
started.
been getting his truck.
yeah.
Remember you talked about his truck, and
Yeah.
he finally got it back,
Mhm.
and he's trying to get ready for the show.
Yeah, he's doing a full, or he's putting all his wire harness back in.
Yeah. They just finished it, I think, last night or
Yeah, he
the
did
night
the he
before.
did the engine side, so they're doing the cabin side now.
Yeah. So
but yeah, 100%.
What's his truck called?
He has
Kentucky
a,
Blue.
Yeah, Kentucky
there you
Blue.
go.
Yeah.
Kentucky Blue. He told us the story, all that stuff. So yeah, let's get him back in here and go over stuff like that with him
Yeah.
again.
Yeah.
Cool.
Definitely.
All right, guys.
Hey,
Cheers.
we're out here. Do it
Good.
big.
Yeah.
Thanks for listening.
Episode.
Thanks for listening.
Thanks for listening. We're on YouTube and Spotify, Instagram, and that's it.
We're like a cow. We're all over the place.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thanks, guys.